I mean, it's not bad to do some balance matches to keep the community engaged, but
Right.
you're going to rebalance anyway. So you're not like pushing toward perfection
Oh
if you
yeah.
are going to be releasing a new ship in a month or two.
I wish you'd do it sooner.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta get actors and garbage. Okay, so we're going double guard for the blue team with Arbiter, Opie, Frigate, and Levy. So Levy as kind of soul tank. And VR, Raven, BC, Frigate, Dread, and Levy from red team. So, um, who is it that came up with this new rule that you can't have more than two tanks? Because I think that's really weird. I mean, they're
That's actually a European rule that I adopted from them
oh, okay.
because OG mentioned that we don't have any rules in North America, and I didn't like that. I think we should have some rules in-house. I'm gonna write a post about it about in-house rules.
To make it
There's etiquette and everything in-house, and not everybody knows it. Some people just don't belong in these games.
But I mean, like, really, you're mostly just punishing L, right? I mean, or in a way, you're punishing, like, D and K, because L is pretty big right now. And
It
so,
is, but I mean, you saw last game where they had 3 tanks and we had one, and we got contained the entire time. I guess it's more so that we're not
you were
using
contained the entire
exploits.
time. They had a VR too, but,
We were pretty well contained. Every team that's won tonight has had more tanks. I think
interesting.
what OG is trying to steer us in the direction is we're not using as many exploits or things that are imbalanced in these competitive games, and we're going more for the comp. We're going more for the skill shots, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
OG wanted us to ban Nova, and he wanted to go way harsh on the rules, but I don't agree with that.
No, I mean, if you ban Nova, then no one plays VR.
Yeah, so I don't agree with some of his rules. So,
I mean, VR already is not, like, that popular.
but I mean, how would you like to cast a game where we spend 30 minutes putting it together and the other team just poops out 6 BCs? I mean, how lame is that, right?
I would love that. That
I
would be
think I
hilarious.
think that's great.
Dude, but that's gonna win. Like, hands down, it's gonna win.
Why
I mean,
would
how
6 VCs
boring.
win?
That
In
is the most powerful comp, in my opinion.
I
Nothing
I
beats that.
I don't agree.
I've seen it firsthand many times. I've never beat 6 BCs my entire life.
5 VC's Arbiter is just intrinsically stronger.
Right? 5 BCs, though, is the core of that. You have 5
Well, I mean, I'm
lockdowns.
just saying that Nitack's going down
That was fast.
because their solo tank was not there. But they do have a Scourge, so they maybe are going to pick off Human. I think Human has, well, I mean, you got 3, 2, 1, Scourges are up. Scourges are away, but is it going to be enough?
Oh, Rift.
Oh,
Stuck in the
the rift!
Rift.
That rift,
It didn't
though.
hit him, yeah.
That rift. Oh, and now they're turning.
This is a sketchy turn. All the Overlord
Oh no,
misplays.
this is a
This is
gorgeous
over.
turn. Look at
Hey,
it,
look.
so sexy. Mmm, delicious. Nom nom nom. Oh yeah.
The Overlord's dead. This game's over.
Oh, no,
Oh, he'll live. He'll live. Did they let him live? I wonder.
wrong guy.
Oh, Kmach does not have Blink, but I don't think they have enough speed to catch him again, and rammstein doesn't have the energy for his Scourges. But I mean, all they gotta do is catch one out of position, but with the VR, it's gonna be hard to do their Scourge cheese, which is what they really
Yeah.
wanted to do.
Once DMAT gets online, Scourge will be useless.
Is that what?
I mean, the
right.
Guardian is very powerful right now, but it is manageable.
What's Alik gonna get? He has 250 minerals. What's he gonna get? He's gonna sit here for a solid 15 seconds deciding what he's gonna get. He's still
Very
sitting here, he
important.
still hasn't spent. Oh, he spent some minerals. Oh, he's just gone straight energy. It's like, yep, time to get energy, just a little bit of shields, alright. No
Did
deep
not
there.
get no lasers either.
Who
Nearly
needs
3 shot
lasers?
in 1 minute, in 3 minutes.
I mean, these comps are different enough that it's still a game. It's not over yet. It's certainly
No, yeah.
it's a major disadvantage for Lou to beat down that
It
frigate.
sucks really bad to lose a ship that early.
But the frigate, you know, if you're gonna lose anything with this comp, I would say you'd want it to be the frigate.
Absolutely. Can't lose the Arbiter, can't lose
It
the
doesn't,
OV.
strictly speaking, really change their in-game. It just means they have less DPS, but you know, if they can still get double broodies, if they get
No, he
all
just
the
scourged
broods-
himself.
Oh,
They didn't do any damage.
I think he did a little bit. Not a lot.
well, he did more damage
Yeah.
to himself than to the Dread, is what it comes down to.
Yeah. He didn't take the full scourge to himself, he took most of it.
Yeah, and the Dread's gonna ignore a good chunk of it because he has that 25% spell damage reduction.
Yeah. I think that's all damage reduction.
Well, yeah, but in this case, it's the spell, so.
Right.
But you are correct, I think it was just all damage reduction.
Yeah, 25% straight up. Man, did you see that, the use of cover in that last game?
I
was-
didn't.
Maybe it was
Been
2
looking
games
for
ago.
that. There was a Dread in
Yeah,
the last
he
game?
was-
I can't even remember.
Maybe it was
Right.
2 games ago.
Oh, I might not have been in that one.
But he was, directing Torp with cover, it was good. Incoming Scourge.
So Schloss's dream of making this more and more like Ita's version is coming to fruition.
I don't think that's his dream. But we all
I
have
mean, if you're
agreed
making
that we
Broodlord and
liked.
Corruptor pair, that's pretty signature Ita.
Yes. A lot of the stuff is, but I mean, we've all agreed that we liked a lot of the things that ETA did. I mean, I've never talked trash on him. I think he's a lunatic, but
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the way a lot of modders are, yeah? I mean,
yeah, Schloss is a lunatic.
I mean, it's like,
He's a madman.
yeah, there's a certain type of personality it takes to get devoted to changing the software of a program you will never be able to sell.
Yes. I would love to see this game go somewhere else one day, though.
I mean, but to make
Leave
a
the
standalone
StarCraft
version,
platform.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind like a permadeath MOBA like this, but
It would change everything. I mean, we'd have to start from square one, but it's honestly my goal to learn how to do it.
that is a ambitious goal.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
years
if-
down the
The
road.
thing is that it's like you'd have to get the graphics would be the thing that would probably be most hit. Like you look at what Goa, the guy who did Entropy PD, you know, he's like making his own games for like Android now, and it's like they look like they will play good, but you know, when he does that, the main thing that is hit is really the graphics, right? I mean, it's all like 2D. So if you're willing to go 2D, I think you actually probably could do it. I think that the graphics are the main issue.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There'd be so much that would have to be done to go standalone. It would be, I mean, a whole team of people.
Did he
Tons of
do
money.
Ita's version of Nova 2? Or
It's not quite the same. I think we need to take ETA's idea and use it, because I think our Nova is a little bit broken.
Or if they just, but Kmach just like spammed like 100 or 200 energy of Nova? Is that what just happened then?
Well, right now, yeah, you can just spam the hell out of it. I think it needs to go back to its original energy cost. Start out really low on damage, but scale up with your laser upgrades.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting.
That's how ETA did it, and I think
It costs
I think
shields
it's
to
interesting, but it becomes where you can just spam the living hell out of it at like no cost.
Yeah.
They're only down a few hundred farms, so it's not looking too bad. But if they don't make something happen, I mean, they're gonna get just contained.
I mean, they're,
They have too much bio on one side.
Does Crack have an ob yet? I can't. I don't see it if he does.
I don't see it. I accidentally let my obs go into the base with CRAKSHOTT that last game.
That's
I had it on. I had it on fall off.
Did you make the Guardian needles green too?
Yeah, they got a whole new model.
Definitely looks different.
I think they look cool. You could hardly see them before.
But they were like reddish orange, right?
I don't even know what color they were. On my computer, I couldn't even see them. Unless they were like level 15.
Well, they were needles.
Indeed.
Yeah, 500 farm difference, so...
Yeah, it's starting to spread a little bit.
Human has 550, but he has not been getting gas, so it's not like he's gonna, you know, just drop siege or something, nor would he necessarily want to. They don't have an ARB for, like, fronter.
Gats are definitely worth it. I wonder if he knows how much better they are.
Why are they so much better now?
With every upgrade on Gats, your attack speed goes up.
Oh, by like 0.01 or by how much?
Yeah, 0.01. Unless he changed it. It might be changed. It looks
Well,
like the
what
base
happens
attack
if you-
speed is 3.5.
Yeah, what happens if you get 35 ups?
Well, that's how it was before. The more you upped it, the higher it went. So if you had level 30 Gats, it was like 0.10 attack speed.
Oh my goodness.
It was way imbalanced, if you ask me. Because it also scales in siege, so your siege mode goes up too.
Oh my goodness, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, so unless he changed that, I think it's a little imbalanced because 2 sieging dreads under the base with level 30 Gats and 20 range is unbreakable.
Well, probably. I would think so, yeah.
I've experienced it, where we got them down to 2 dreads and 6 ships could not break them.
Did you have like blackout or anything?
We had everything. We had an OV, we had frigs. Like I thought we had it for sure, but the attack speed.
Are gonna be not what you want there. What you'd want is like. I mean,
Well, you know, we had the
ideal would
torps,
be,
so I'm like, we're good to go, you know.
Oh no, torps is not that strong against dread.
No, but it helps. But yeah, the attack speed was so high, you couldn't get anywhere near him. I mean, you get shot 5 times just for going in for 1 second.
Probably means that 3 versus 9 is like way more doable. If it was still like that, this would be like the time to do 3 versus 9.
I wonder if it's still like that because the attack speed has changed. So I wonder if he balanced it.
I'd be surprised if he gets 0 Gats. Let's find out.
Prop field.
Oh my goodness.
Armor, lasers, energy.
92 left.
Oh,
it went down.
Still ups.
Yep.
Yep, look at it.
0.32.
He made it even faster because he started it at 3.5.
Wow.
He's going. Is he warping?
I
I thought he was sieging.
do a pun match as dread. Like.
He's warping.
And just go all Gats. I mean, it's rip people in half.
Oh,
it's a warp trick.
Warp trick. I mean, they need 3 more. Where's the Raven? The Raven doesn't have the money for warp.
Get on that OV. Get on that OV.
But I don't think it matters. I think they got Thomas.
Yeah, he's
does not
done.
Have cloak.
Yeah.
There's no cloak. So this is just he's gone. And
They're just leaving
They're gonna
him.
get the Levy too. Levy's gone too.
Oh.
No hope.
They had no energy on the levy. Can't do anything.
We can run around in a circle and try to beat up the Raven, but it's not gonna be enough.
No, it's GG.
Yep.
one-sided games tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if they, if the Guardians were a little bit more fed, you know, they could get, you know, the, 2 stacks of level 11 broods. Maybe could, with the cloak and force field, it would be hard to break.
Yeah.
That.
And I suppose they could still turtle into the base, but chances are slim.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't GG'd out yet, and the blue team hasn't, all rage quit immediately, so they're still optimistic. They believe they can make something happen.
Ooh, he's got an obs, I see it. Tower down.
Tower number 1.
Do you see the obs?
I did see the odds.
He's got 11 broods. I mean, they get the long game with double broods. It could be over there.
Yeah.
All you have to do now is just retarget the one of the ships.
Yeah,
really no shields.
Try to get,
really no shields on the VR. They target the VR. The VR is dead, but they're not even doing it.
Well, yeah, they need to drop the warp prism now, I think.
Yeah.
They need to cover that prism for all their might.
Well, rammstein only has level 4 broods, so he's still kind of doing guards. It's mostly just Dirty doing the guards.
The broods, you mean?
The broods. What did I say? The guards?
The guards?
Yeah, we should. Next, we should get a broodlord hero that spawns guardians. Yeah.
What? I mean, why? You know what I'd love to see though? A Terran carrier. Something that spawns Sky Furies and Archangels.
No, not Sky.
Wouldn't that be cool?
You gotta be distinctive. You gotta get a spawn Banshee.
Well, no, it'd be like the Terran carrier, so it would have Tempest.
Cloaked Banshees, right?
Cloaked Banshees. That'd be like as its regular fighter.
Yeah.
They'd be perma-cloaked. You wouldn't have to upgrade them.
Right. That would be the main thing, is that it would be spawning these cloaked Banshees, and so...
But you could buy Archangels and Sky Furies, too.
Yeah.
It'd be like another carrier.
What's it called in black and white? He has a model for something that does that, but it doesn't look very... It would look pretty different, but I can't remember what it looked like. I hope it's not... Alright, I don't think it was the frigate. But there's definitely some new models that have just come out. I need to actually look in the map editor to see what the new models are.
That meta editor is pretty hard to navigate. I don't really know how to use it.
Not to find models. It's like the easiest thing.
I feel extremely lost in the editor. I've gone into this map before and just tried to get familiar with it, but I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, yeah, because everything is in triggers and
yeah.
the mod, right? And there's also like there is a mod that you need to have associated with it. So
yes.
And so that's one of the reasons it's really hard to get a sense. Even if you looked at this map, you would be like, "What am I looking at?"
But I've seen the mod too. I mean, when you just load it up, it's just blank. There's nothing on the screen. Everything loads in as the game goes.
That's the way every mod is, because what the mod is it's just triggers and actors, and it's all the like units, but on a trigger basis, right? So there wouldn't be anything on a mod, right? That's the way any mod would work. If you made a mod of a melee map, the mod itself would not have a map. It wouldn't have any visual components, because all it would be setting up the units and triggers so that you could throw it onto any map you wanted, right? And so with this, like...
Oh, I thought he was gonna die.
Nope.
They finally shared control of the brood, so someone's actually using it to target.
Level 15 on broods now. 375 energy though. I mean, he's really relying on that chrono and the adrenal. And when red team goes back and gets their upgrades, it's going to be increasingly risky to kind of sit there and try to maintain that prism.
Yeah.
What's Rammstein? Rammstein's finally... Oh, he's on 9 broods, but he doesn't have lords yet. He needs money. He's so broke.
Doesn't have what yet?
Brood lords.
Yes, he does.
Rammstein?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he does. What the hell? Oh, I'm just used to the different.
It looks
icons.
different, yeah.
The command card has changed, and I can't keep up. I'm just an old user now. I can't even look at a command card and understand what I'm looking at.
We need to get the patch notes up in the patch notes section.
That would be pretty helpful.
I mean, all I have to go off of is the loading screen. You know, I had prior patch notes, but they got deleted.
But it like, does Schloss write anything?
He just updates the loading screen. He doesn't keep record of old patch notes.
Oh, well, you should talk to him about that. Oh, this prism's going down. Oh, all the energy nova's going in there.
Oh, he
so
might die.
The shield cost goes up?
Goes down.
No, it's 75 now. It started out as 25.
The shield cost starts at like 400.
What?
Yeah, and as your shield ups go, the shield cost goes down.
No, like this game, maybe I'm confused, but I could have sworn.
Maybe he changed it, but last I checked, it starts at like 400.
Well, GG.
That was a little bit one-sided, but in GG indeed.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that bad. It was still interesting seeing these new guards in action.